Hello, I am Darkness, and welcome back to Batman, a Telltale Series. We are actually on episode 2. It was released yesterday. Sorry, I'm a day late to the game, but before I go into it, I quickly want to show you guys my choices, just so you can remember the deciding factors, the ones that seem to make the biggest impact on how the story will progress. There you can see really quick for yourself. Most of the time, I erred on the side of what everyone else did, except for showing mercy in my interrogation of the dock shooter. I seem to be in the minority, but barely. But for the most part, I'm playing it the same way that most other people are playing this game. So there's not much to show. Just wanted to show it to you just in case. But let's go ahead and get into episode 2. Now, episode 2 is Children of Arkham. We are gonna go ahead and start it. I don't think I need to give a recap because I believe it'll do its own right here, as it is a Telltale game, so I know how the formula goes for them. Previously on Batman, the Telltale Series. There you go.
A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Together, we will change Gotham. Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicki Vale, not interested, and reporter for the Gotham Gazette. Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Your father knew which hands to shake.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous.
Yeah, I left a mark.
I bet.
This is Selina.
How many?
I'd have to count the pieces. Falcone's calling card.
The chemicals. Where are they? We're all being played here, including you. Christ almighty! It's the Waynes. Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
I am waiting to see how they draw that one up, because this is not canon to the normal Batman storyline of any comic book. They were actually given free reign to do a story. So, this game series adapts to the choices you make. The story is tailored by how you play. They were given free reign, so essentially they can say whatever they want to, even if it flies right in the face of everything we know about Batman's lore. So, it is a treat for all. Even if you think you know, you might not know. I'm gonna assume that's where his parents died.
You don't have to do this.
Only you now, Master Bruce.
I thought I might find you here. The news was upsetting for both of us.
But you should see this.
I know you come here for solitude, Bruce.
More allegations about his ties to the underworld.
This isn't going away.
It's all so public and messy.
Tell me all of this is a lie.
I wish I could. There are no angels in Gotham, Bruce. Maybe there never were. I've been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades. I hoped it would never come.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you.
My money has never corrupted me.
And I'm proud of you. But you're hardly the norm.
I forgot it was Troy's Baker voice.
Hill greased the wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners. Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
You knew all that, and you never let on.
You're behaving like I was part of the conspiracy. I want you to know I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore. But then they were killed, and you were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door. Everything I did, everything I've ever done, was out of love for you. I hope you can forgive me.
Yeah. We're still...
How could I hold this against you? You're all I've got, Alfred.
Thank you. I won't let you down again.
I can't ever get mad at Alfred, no matter what the storyline is.
This is the first time I've been back here since that night. When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne.
Joe Chill?
He was simply too well known. Too big. Yet, there it was.
He got careless. Criminals always do.
You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
I can recall every moment of that night in vivid detail. But maybe that's wrong.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
Wow, they're gonna delve deep.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked.
Wow, 20 years later, I'm gonna find a detail in this alley. You're gonna put me playing this game right now. Yes, you are. All right, game. We'll do it your way.
I want him standing here. Right now.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
I'd only want to ask him one question. Why? My parents could have given him anything. Why would he just shoot them?
That is a question I've always wondered if they're going to go into that
Stabbed
backstory.
to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
I get the feeling that in this game they're now making it out to be that he was paid to do this, or that he was the fall guy on purpose.
He just wanted to protect us.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
I always wanted to be brave. Just like him.
And you are. He would be so proud to see that you took a different path.
That is weird, though, that they're starting off episode 2 right in the thick of the backstory. I'm actually surprised by that, so... I can talk to Alfred. I'll try that. I'm right here.
Think back to that night, as hard as it might be to do so.
And if you've been watching my channel for a little while here, you'll notice I'm going to take a bit more of a back seat when it comes to a game like this right now, as we're going through some story here, trying to put together the pieces of what necessarily happened and what he thinks happened and what actually happened, all that jazz, so...
I love that movie. Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
I never knew that. She was always so good to me.
So what was the mom's stance on all of this?
Where exactly does the memory end?
With my father pleading, "You don't have to do this." And the gunfires.
And after that? There are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Maybe. Do I really want to know?
You're gonna have to now for the sake of this story. Sorry, not gonna skip even if I can. I am moving that's the right stick.
Stay back! Bruce, stay back!
Take whatever you want. Nothing first. Just business.
Just business?
He told me you had it coming.
You don't have to do this. Tell Falcone. He's making a mistake.
Oh. Oh, wow. That is considerably different. That is
Bruce,
way different.
Right. It wasn't a mugging.
It's a hit.
They were assassinated. And Carmine Falcone knows why.
Oh, snap. Batman. Yeah, they're taking some liberties here, and I don't mind it one bit at all. I have already seen some forums where some people are up in arms with the way that they are kind of playing fast and loose with the storyline. But did you really just want to see something you could predict the whole time, or did you want to be entertained, is my question. I choose the be entertained part and take it with a creative liberty. Why not?
Getting you in to see Falcone like this? I don't have to tell you how many rules we're breaking. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm always here for you, but this could land us both in hot water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
Look, I get that, Harv, okay? And it means a lot to me.
I know it does, Bruce. It doesn't make it any easier. The last time we brushed shoulders with Falcone, the press made us pay. At least tell me what this is about. Look, I'm all for blind support.
No,
but
tell
I should
him.
at least know what I'm getting myself into.
He's been pretty loyal.
I'm not sure, but I think Falcone put a hit on my parents.
Wait, what? Bruce, that's terrible.
That's why I have to speak with him. I have to know for sure.
Bruce, I appreciate you opening up to me, but just try and keep it cool in there. I don't want any headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Gentlemen, we finally put Falcone in his cage. Now, thanks to the information you gave me, Bruce, he won't ever get out.
Whoa, I'm sorry. Information? What information?
Huh.
Oh, well, I assumed you knew. I was going to contact your office first thing.
I gave him some evidence against Falcone.
More like a catalog of his entire criminal empire. It's a
Yep.
case that'll put Falcone away for life.
Is that a fact?
It's the reason I said yes to this unorthodox request.
Nice job bringing in Falcone. Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Renee Montoya. I just wanted to say, some of
Wow.
us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
They're bringing her into
Thanks,
it?
Sergeant.
I think I know where they're basing her off of.
We're keeping Falcone in the infirmary. He's lucky he didn't get roughed up more. I could tell Batman wanted to kill him, but he held back. He cares about doing the right thing.
Batman is here, right? Lucky to have him.
Well, whoever he is behind that mask, I say Gotham's lucky to have him.
Yeah. It's great to know he's out there watching over the city.
That was a hard decision to make.
All right, Falcone's inside. Just say what you gotta say. We'll be out here.
What you say? that you only meant well. Episode 2. Well, of course you did. Nice dress.
The hell? Bruce Wayne? You must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me. Good thing I'll be out of here in a week.
We need to talk, Falcone.
You weren't so eager the last time we met. But then, I knew you'd come around. Especially after the press got their teeth into you. You're your father's son. Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close. More than friends. More like cousins.
Tell me what you know.
Going back decades.
Until you hired
Until you sent Joe Chill to kill him.
Ah, so that's what this is really about, eh? The pup digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically family. I thought you'd have figured that out by now. Hey, I tried to get through to your dense party. Maybe I should have spelled it out.
Convince me then. Tell me a story about our big, happy family.
There it is. Now I got you hooked.
I was hooked before. I just wanted to yell at you.
Hill, and me, we ran this city. Still do. God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
Stab it in his eye. No, I'm not supposed to make a stink. Hurt him or ease the pain. I get the story if I ease the pain, right? But there's nothing in the bottle. I mean, in the syringe. The hydrocodone's right there, though. I see those are pills, probably.
40 years I keep my veins clean of any of that gunk. But you never forget the tender kiss. It'd be so easy to give me the whole vial, wouldn't it? Enough there to put an old dog down forever. Of course, you'd never know the whole story. How much of your parents do you have in you? What kind of son did Thomas Wayne make?
I need you coherent, or you would be gone already.
Oh, there it is. That Wayne streak. Much better, kid. Thank you.
Now talk, I want to know.
Gesture like that reminds me of your mother. Your father may have been the doctor, but Martha, she had the human touch.
Punch him.
Think you got more of her in you, tell the truth. Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't know. You took her from me when I was 9 years old.
What, you really think I hired Chill?
Yep.
Sure. I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
So who did?
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend.
Who's old?
Your parents learned that.
They're waiting for you in hell!
Whoa, up and A.
The bastard had to die.
Hands in the air! Stand down! Get a doctor! Secure this floor! No one gets in or out! Go! Go!
Whoa. All right. Whoa. I had a guess of what her character would do, but I wasn't quite guessing that. Holy shit. Because one of the cops, Joker, that turned when they did Dark Knight Returns, right? Or Dark Knight Rises, or... Crap, can't think right now. Trying to process.
We are in deep shit. I bought us some time, but not much. Word's gonna get out, sooner or later. Why would she do do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp.
Something was wrong with her.
We were this close.
The blue that was around her mouth, what was that?
I don't know. I hardly recognized her when she burst in. She was so different from the woman we met in the hall.
It's a disgrace. Another officer gone rogue.
Are they really rogue?
Just doesn't make any sense. She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains? Listen, we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody. Details are still
You're being
coming in.
played.
We're
You're being
investigating.
played.
The usual.
Someone planned this for a reason.
Even if that's true, the simple fact is she gunned him down in his hospital bed.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Oh, Christ. I can delay them for a little while, but we still need answers.
Do I get to interrogate? Anyone else think this has something
Tell
to do
me
with...
if she says anything. I have to know why she did this.
Did anyone else think it might be not a coincidence that last name Chill for the person that killed parents? Right
Alfred, Falcone's been murdered.
Good God.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Connection secured.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine.
That Osborn had something to do with it? As this was his revolution and he wanted to get back at everyone that took everything from him, including Falcone?
Fresh injection site.
Yeah, that's what I saw.
That doesn't look like blood.
It looked blue. And he is the... I will not say who Osborn is yet, because I want to know where they're going to take it.
Veins. Still visible beneath her skin.
Because they're not doing anything as per the
Alfred,
norm.
I think I found the substance. Analyze and forward me the result.
Of course. I'll be in touch as soon as I have the results.
Where am I? Mr. Wayne? What's going on?
Yep.
Oh, but I got this awful feeling something terrible happened.
Sergeant, you have to think. What do you remember?
I remember, don't worry.
Falcone. I was hoping it wasn't real.
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
It would explain a lot.
Like my alibi.
Listen, you have to believe me. I talk big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never betray the lieutenant. Everything is so foggy. I remember a sharp pain.
There's an injection site on your neck.
Then I just felt light, like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence.
Checked it was something that took away
There
her
was a
inhibition.
voice in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off. And all I knew was that I had to stop that. I had to, no matter what. The reasons why I shouldn't, they were a million miles away.
Did you see a face? Could you ID a suspect?
I don't think so.
You must remember some detail. Try.
I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child.
Who's old enough?
The voice, it was saying something about revolution.
Osborn.
Cobblepot said something similar.
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. How is she? Did she tell you anything?
Yeah, hey, don't worry about that now.
I found evidence that she was drugged. A fresh injection site on her neck.
I was out of my mind, Lieutenant. Please believe me.
Hey, I do. Of course I do. Hey, get forensics in here. Now.
Exactly.
She remembers a voice saying something about revolution.
That's not much to go on.
Yeah, it is.
Now, if you're bringing forensics in, let's get Bruce out.
Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. I've got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Bruce! What are you doing here?
You're not supposed to see
me.
me.
The GCPD have been telling stories about some kind of lockdown?
Sorry, Vicki, I can't talk to the press.
Your lips are moving. Words are coming out.
You know what I mean.
Oswald, not why
Word
did
is
that's
there
why
were shots
Osborn
fired
didn't.
near where Falcone was being held.
Oswald, Cobblepot.
Know anything about that? I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
Always digging for a story.
So it's true?
I didn't say that.
Word is you turned over enough dirt on Falcone to put him in Blackgate Prison for life. A day after he showed up at your house. And now you're here. You can't afford to be associated with another scandal. I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use. Who fired the shots? A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened.
No deal.
You're fishing. You don't have anything. Now, if you'll excuse me.
You should talk to me, Bruce. This is coming out whether you stonewall me or not.
Yeah, but hold on. Vicki Vale. And yeah, Oswald. I knew Osborn didn't sound right. My brain was going, why are you saying Osborn? You're an idiot. Oswald. Cobblepot. I had to quickly look at my phone because I was like, this does not sound right.
Cobblepot drugged Montoya himself, or someone else is using his revolutionary rhetoric. Either way, I need to find him. Let's put our drones in the air and start a search. I'll run a trace on his cell. In the meantime, we have to find out what we can do about this drug.
The computer's been analyzing the chemicals from Montoya's bloodstream.
How?
Throw that up on the monitor.
I still like to know.
The residue I scan on Montoya is similar to the nerve agent I found at the docks. Let's see what we got.
Scarecrow?
It's ironic that Falcone died at the hands of someone drugged with his chemicals. Who'd have guessed that's how he'd meet his maker? Prone in his sickbed, surrounded by police who were ordered to protect him.
Murder at the hands of Montoya. That's not justice.
Whoever did this was judge, jury, and executioner. No one should act as all three.
Exactly.
I hope he told you something before he was killed.
Parents were corrupt. He said we were family.
What did you learn from him?
He said we were
Practically family, he said.
Family? Funny, I don't recall any Sunday dinners with the mob.
It wasn't Falcone who called the hit.
Yes, well, I suppose that makes sense. Your father, Hill, and Falcone would have balanced each other out.
Computers pinpointed reference points on the two compounds.
Scarecrow? Are we bringing Scarecrow into this now? Oh, I can now look at this. Cool.
The men at the docks were doused with the base chemicals. The reaction was messy. They were out of control.
What do I do with that? That is cool. Can I look at this one now?
This refined drug is like a weapon. It only took a small injection to strip Montoya of her moral filters.
Inhibitions.
And make her act on her base impulses.
No inhibitions. It's like alcohol. She drank a lot pretty much real fast.
Seems stable, but they're quick to fall apart. Whoever processed it knew what they were doing.
What could the creators of such a drug possibly have in mind? Fighting your wars is one thing.
They can make an army, create chaos.
Dragging others to fight them for you.
Quit chaos with no one at fault.
With this drug, they can exploit anyone's baser impulses.
Yep.
The things they would otherwise control.
Your drones are in position to triangulate Cobblepot's location.
A hitman without ever having someone to find, because there's they acted on their own. Select a drone search for Oswald's cell phone signal. Cool. Well, we'll go left to right because we're in America. That's how we read. For those of us that read, America. Oh. Hi there. Boink.
Find her now. Send a strong message.
Whoa. Select another drone to continue my search. Oh, drone wars. Okay, I'm into it. I'm engrossed in the story right now. I'm in complete, like, oh, this building? There we go.
Bring me her head.
Whose head? We're not talking about Vicki Vale now, are we? Or do we have, what's her face? Selena, or Catwoman, what's her face? What's her name? Why are we bringing her into this?
There you go. You'll be alright. Right.
Ooh, triangulation. Not quite sure that's how it works, but I'll take it. There would be...
The Skyline Club.
The guy we call Oswald.
Jesus, didn't even wait for Falcone's body to get cold, did you, Oz?
Going to speak with him, Bruce?
Yeah.
Bruce Wayne already tried talking with Cobblepot. It's time he met the Batman.
Ooh. 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 Can we dangle him out? Can we dangle him? Uh-oh. It might be time for the end of this episode. We're at 30 minutes here. B. And...
Come on, I know there's gotta be more around here. The man probably had millions in his sock drawer alone. If Falcone finds out I helped you, he'll kill me. Your boss won't be doing much of anything. Ever again.
They don't know he's dead. I'm sneaky. I let the door shut on its own. You know what? I'm gonna wait to continue this in the next episode. So, thank you so much for watching. I am really enjoying this. I am really intrigued on exactly where they're gonna take this, simply because they are treading on their own new territory that they're doing here. There's never quite been a storyline that's done this before. And Oswald's story definitely was a kind of like the gentleman criminal, which that's kind of all I'm gonna get into for his story, because I don't know if they're gonna make him into the villain he actually was in the comics, or if they're gonna make him into a completely different villain starting a revolution that seems to be more akin to something like a freaking what Bane did in the movies or something like that. So I don't know where they're going with it. I'm intrigued by it though, so I'm going to continue right here, but I'm going to stop this episode for right now. So thank you so much for watching. If this is your first time tuning in, you might want to go ahead, subscribe to know when the next parts are coming out. They're going to be coming in fast and furious though for this one, because I do like to get these episodes out all at the same time as fast as possible. Also, go ahead and hit a like. If you stay to the end, you might like this video, and go ahead and talk to me in the comments. I will talk back. The biggest thing about this is tell me what you think about it. What do you think about them going back into the past and kind of redacting and retroactively kind of like what's the word for it? They're taking what they want to and just kind of going way off in a direction I did not expect them to. So tell me what you think about that. And finally, it's the beginning of this series, guy, or this episode, guy. Give the quick spiel. This is a charity channel, so if you do know other people who would like to subscribe, even if they're just putting a number to a subscriber count, I don't want to do some. I'm taking pride in the fact of look how much I've got. Is the fact that I want this channel to grow so that it's what it profits can go more to charities. The more I can generate, the more I can give to charities. That's just as simple as that. So every single person that joins on, even if they're just putting a number, will encourage the next person behind them maybe to look at a video, think that is mildly entertaining, and decide to put their time, their hard-earned time, viewing my videos for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe they like the hair. Who knows? But if you did stick to the end, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. I'm going to sign off for right now. I hope you enjoyed yourself, and I hope to see you back here really, really soon. Bye! Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Is he still there? Okay, no. Okay, how about this door? Oh my God, Foxy. Stop it. Stop it. Stop.